Hi and welcome to this episode of the Crafter's Tale podcast. This will be a special episode because I will show you all the sweaters I have knitted. You can see I've piled them up here behind me. First I thought I would show you all the sweaters I knit 2022, but I haven't knitted so many sweaters, only 3 I think, so I thought why not show you all the sweaters, because I have never done that before. So yeah, let's get started right away, because there are quite many. So let's get started. I piled them up a little wrong, because but this is the first. It's not a sweater, but it's a vest. Looks like this. And this is my own design. I knitted this when I was at a folkhögskola in northern Sweden 6 years ago now, and I really love this. This is from hand spun yarn. This is actually from wool that I shared myself from the sheep, and I spun it and I did this design. And I really love this vest. I really wanted to make a pattern out of this, but I have to re-knit it because I knitted it in a really weird way. I think I knitted the back panel first, just the rectangular, and then I knitted the cables, and then this panel I just knitted in a really weird way. I didn't know anything about designing at this point, so yeah, but I really wanted to re-knit it in. And I have already some yarn that I want to use, so maybe this year is the time that I will make a pattern out of this, because I really love it. I love this tree on the back side. I'm calling this my Yggdrasil vest, the tree of life in the northern mythology. So yes, so this is the first one. I've knitted a couple of sweaters before, but I don't have them anymore. I gave them away, or because before that I knitted a lot in superwash, and all the sweaters I've knitted in superwash I gave away. And I knitted a sweater in Let Loopy, Icelandic sweater that I gave away to a friend because I didn't fit anymore. So yeah, but this is the first one I still have and still use. Let's put it on the floor. The next one is a sweater for Lucas that I made for him. 5 or 6 years ago now, I think. This big thing. This is also my own creation. I saw this chart on Pinterest, I think, and I really liked it, so I used this for the sweater, and I did just my own thing. You can see the raglan increases are not so very nice, really wonky, and but it's okay. I did a folded neckline with a blue. I think the blue one is from Aran's Ullcentrum, and the other yarn I don't know anymore what I used. It's a quite thick yarn. I think it was I don't know, maybe a DK weight or something. But he really loves it. It fits him really well. It's his favorite sweater. I knitted for him, I think. And this took me a while to knit, but I'm really proud of it. And it's woolly, and it's not the softest, but it's really warm, because it has this all over colorwork, and on me it's really long, as you can see. I'm wearing black today, so I can show you all sweaters on me, and it gives a nice contrast. So next one is this little cardigan. This is the Sibella cardigan by Carrie Bostic Ho. It looks like this. I have worn it a lot a couple of years ago. Now I'm not wearing it as often anymore. I don't know why, because it's really nice. Knitted this in a really thin yarn. It was, I think it had 600 meters per 100 grams, but this weighs only 150 grams or something. Yeah, it's really pretty. I like it. I like that it's so lightweight. And yeah, I have to mend it though, because it's yeah, you can see here the hem is broken on several places, so yeah, I have to take care of this. But a lovely design. I think I knit this on 3mm needles. Oh. And yeah, I really love the lace pattern on the yoke. So this is, I think this was a bottom up cardigan, and yeah, really fun. Maybe I could imagine to knit this again at some point, because I really liked it and it's so lightweight and nice. So yeah, maybe it's a great pattern. Maybe. The next one is one of my absolute favorite sweaters, and it's the Odys sweater by Linda Marving, and it has this nice, it's quite long, it goes over my butt. It has this rounded shape down here. You can put it on so you can see. And I knitted this in pickles from this Norwegian yarn. Pickles, yeah. And some silk mohair. And I really like the shape. It's how do you say it? You knit it in parts, you front and back. The sleeves were also knitted in the pattern. They were also knitted flat, but I knitted them in the round. But the front and back I knitted flat. And the cable in the middle is not the original cable that is used in the pattern. I used a different one, as in the same as in my Yggdrasil vest, because I really like this, and I liked it better than the original cable, so I used this one instead. And I really like the rounded shape with the I-cord bind off, and it fits so nicely. Linda Marving, she's a marvelous designer. She has so many beautiful cabled designs. You really should check her out if you like cables, and they're really nice fitting and really flattering for the body. And yeah, I could imagine to knit this again at some point. Really like this, really like this shape. Maybe see if I could knit it in the round instead. But yeah, often when you knit often when you knit flat, the sweaters sit really well, so I can't complain. And yeah, I really love the sweater. I'm wearing it a lot still. And this I knitted, I think 2018, this sweater. And yeah, I really like the fabric as well. Yeah. Next one is my Helenium sweater by Amanda Scheutzger, I think her name is. Looks like this. This is knitted in lead loopy, and yeah, I love this. This is my first brioche project that I ever made. Love this brioche section up here in the dark red, and the sleeves, the sleeve caps are also knitted in brioche with this beautiful I-cord in red, and yeah, the hem as well. I think in the pattern there was an I-cord as well at hem, but I didn't make it. this because I thought it was okay like this. And I really love this sweater. The only thing that I don't like is that it's a little bit loose. So I would like to try to draw it in a little bit so it goes up a little bit more. But otherwise it's really, really nice, and the lead loop has gotten really soft and cozy. And yeah, I really love this pattern. Really fun. If you want to try out some brioche, I would recommend this pattern because I didn't think it was so hard. Yeah. And for almost all of the sweaters, I think I have a Ravelry project page that you could check out. I can link to them down below. I think I have one for almost all of the sweaters I'm showing you. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. So the next one is this one. She's losing her nappy all the time, so I have to give it back to her. Yeah, this is the Neria sweater by Fiber Tales. I knitted this in, it's from Shoppe, I think they are. No? It's a wool linen blend. You can see the light specks is the linen in the yarn. And this sweater had a really different construction because you knitted it from side to side. So you start on the sleeve and you knit it like this. And I must say it's really beautiful sweater. Now I'm trying on, but I have not worn it a lot actually. Maybe I should do it more. It's like more of a summer garment because it's short sleeved and yeah, quite short. But yeah, now when I'm wearing it, I really like it. So I thought maybe I would give it away, but maybe I should give it one more season and maybe wear it a little bit this summer. We'll see if I pick it out. Otherwise I will give it away, I think, because I think it's a really pretty sweater. It would be a shame if I'm not wearing it. Yeah, and this design was in Arrina magazine. I don't remember what number. I can't find it out. I think I have the magazine here. You can check out. I think it was maybe the second one. It's were quite in the beginning. I think this was, I knitted this in 2018 or 19, I think. Yeah. So the next one is another sweater for Lucas, and it's the Honeycomb Aran. I don't remember the designer, but this is a free pattern actually. You can find it on the blog. I will link to it down below. And it's not the most detailed pattern. If you don't, it's a little bit unclear sometimes. And in the pattern you knit it flat, and I didn't want to do that, so I knit it in the round instead. Modified it a bit, and yeah, that was okay. But I had to think differently. Sometimes I don't remember exactly how I did it, and this took me a while because it's really long and big. And then this I knit it in Terrero Natura Odys. Oh, Annie. I'm sorry I disappear all the time because Oda's lying on the bed and she's losing her nappy all the time, so I have to give it back to her, otherwise she will start crying. Yeah, but where were I? Honeycomb Aran, really fun project. Lucas looks really nice in it, and it's almost a dress on me, really long. Really cozy, love the yarn. I would like to knit a sweater in this yarn for myself. It's really soft. yeah, it's really soft and it's organic. I really love that about this yarn. It's a French merino yarn, so it's not as soft as the like merino from New Zealand or South America or something, but yeah, it's really nice and woolly, and would really like to knit a sweater for myself in this. Yeah. So the next one is this beauty. This is the Newleaf sweater by Jennifer steingass, and this is knitted in tuku wool. Really nice fabric. Tuku wool is a fingering weight yarn. I think I knitted this in 3.5 millimeter needles, and it's a really beautiful sweater. But I'm afraid to say I'm not wearing it that often. I think that is because the sleeves are 3/4 length and I don't really like that, and so I thought maybe I will unravel like a bit and make it cropped and use the yarn I have left to lengthen the sleeves. So I have long sleeves and a shorter body, and I think I would wear it a lot more often then, and hopefully it would be enough if I take away this much and use it for the sleeves, because I think I would use it more then. Because like this I don't really know when I would use it. The sleeves are too short for winter and the summer is too warm, so yeah, I think I will try that. And I don't remember if this was a top down design. I hope so, because then I can unravel it easily. Otherwise it would be harder. Then I think I will just cut it and yeah, just knit a new hem. But I think it was a top down, so then I can unravel it more easily. Yeah, but beautiful design. Nothing more to say about it. The next one is this beauty. This is the Aries sweater by Sibella Kramer, yeah. And this was also in a Line magazine a couple of years ago. Really pretty. I bought this yarn. It's a 100% alpaca yarn. Bought this at Edinburgh Yarn Festival 2019, I think. And it's really pretty. I use it a lot still. It's pilling quite a bit. That's the only thing I don't like about this yarn. But otherwise it's really soft and cozy, and I love the color. I love the lace and the cables. Yeah, really, really pretty. Isabel Kremers she's an amazing designer. Her construction is so well, and her patterns are so well written. And yeah, you should really check out this pattern if you like it. It's really fitted and nice, and yeah, just beautiful. And I don't remember what yarn that was. I only know that it was 100% alpaca, and I think I bought 3 skeins and I only used 2 and maybe a little bit of the third one. So it's really lightweight and nice sweater. So the next one, let me see, is my Arrina sweater by Emily K. Williams. think she's Shetland, from Shetland maybe, or yeah, I don't remember. But that's a beautiful design. One of my longest knits I've made. I've knitted this in Jamieson's and Jamieson's of Shetland Spindrift, and I almost used all the same colors that she used in the pattern, except of the main color I used a little bit of darker one. And for the yellow I used some leftovers, so all of the yellow sections are a little bit different, because I didn't want to, because I wanted to use some leftovers. And I really love this design. It's cropped, and on it's cropped, it's like boxy, and it's one of my most colorful sweaters. And yeah, I'm not wearing it as often as I would like. I don't know why, really, because I really love it. It's beautiful. I love the colors, and yeah, I really should use it more often, definitely. Yeah, and this was a bottom up, as a split hem. So I really like this. I picked this out because this is a little bit of more modern version of a Fair Isle sweater. Many of Mary Wallen's, they're really beautiful, but they are not as modern, and I wanted to knit a little bit more modern style sweater, and I really love this about this because it's like, yeah, a little bit more roomy and knitted in the round, and because many of Mary Wallen's patterns are knit flat, I think, some of them, and yeah, they're a little bit more, yeah, I think for if you like a little bit more of a modern style Fair Isle sweater, this is perfect, I think. And if you go on Instagram and check out the hashtag Arrina sweater, there are so many beautiful versions in different colors that you can look at. Yeah. So the next one is this here. I think I knitted this when I was pregnant with Saga. This is the Buono sweater by Ronja Hakaleto. And this, oh, hello. This I knitted in Brooklyn tweed. The shelter, the thinner one, the fingering weight, is it shelter? Okay. And this beautiful color that is like neither brown, neither purple, neither gray. It's like a stormy color. I think it had the name like something with storm cloud maybe, or something. And yeah, the sleeves, this pattern is so pretty. I think Rebecca from the Korea Bear podcast, she recently published a pattern that has this stitch pattern all over, really beautiful, and it's really fun to make. It takes a while, but I think it's worth it. And yeah, beautiful design. Ronja Hakalato, she is a Finnish designer, and I did wear this yesterday, and I saw that I have to mend it here. I think I have some left over somewhere. I have to find them and mend this here before it got worse. Yeah, here as well. Look at this. Oh, it has been such a long time I did wear this. I think I have to go. It's good that I record this video so I can go through all my sweaters and check if they have holes and have to be mended, and yeah. So this Vuono sweater, and as I said, I have a project page on Ravelry on almost all the sweaters with specifics on needle size and yarn and so on. So the last from this pile, this is the new one, is this big cardigan. This is knitted in lead loopy. This is also a design from Jennifer steingass. It's the Silver Forest sweater, but I made a cardigan out of it, and I knitted this in a totally different gauge than in the pattern. I think I left out one pattern repeat because otherwise it would be too big for the smallest. I think I did the smallest size there was, and I left out one pattern repeat so it would would fit me. And all the other stuff I just made up. It was knitted top down. And yeah, I added pockets, and yeah, I really love this. I'm wearing it a lot when I go outside. It's quite roomy, so I can still, when I have Saga and Oda in the wrap, I can just close this over her. She's still so tiny, so I can do that, and it's perfect when it's cold, and I can layer it with other sweaters or cardigans. But unfortunately, I cannot tell you exactly how I thought, how I did it, how many stitches I cast it on, and yeah, don't remember. But I think I left out one pattern repeat and knitted the smallest size because I think the pattern was written for maybe a fingering weight yarn, and I used lead loopy. Lead loopy is it iron weight yarn, I think. Yeah, but it's really pretty, beautiful yoke sweater or cardigan. And the buttons are really pretty. It's metallic buttons that remind me of, like, yeah, this the pattern on here. Okay, where was I about this design? Yeah, I used this beautiful band on the inside with the bees. Yeah, it's really pretty. I love the color. Naturally dyed by the Woolly Mammoth. It's a BFL Masham mix, I think, the yarn. Really nice. I had knitted a different cardigan with this yarn before, a wrapped cardigan that it didn't fit, so I unraveled it and did this instead. And yeah, I think I would use it more if I did use buttons again. I think I will maybe use some light wooden buttons or something, and then it would be a really nice summer cardigan. I think over a dress or something. Yeah. So the next one is the Puff Tee from knittingforolive is the pattern. This is knitted in 2 strands of silk mohair from Fil Colana, the Tilia. Really love this design. I'm wearing it a lot in summertime, and sometimes inside. It's really light and fluffy, and love the color. Yeah, I'm using it a lot more because it's like short sleeved than some of the others that are 3/4 length. I don't know why I don't like that, but yeah, it feels like if they are 3/4 length, I want to pull them down all the time, and when they are short, they are like, yeah, they have to be over my elbows. Then it's okay. Yeah, really beautiful. I have knitted another one, I think a year later, in beige for my little sister. Yeah, really fun project. Really love the puff sleeves. They're the name, Puff Tee. And yeah, could think about knitting this again, maybe in some new Titan yarn someday. Yes, knitting for olive, the pattern. Yes. Hey. Oh. So the next one is this beautiful cardigan. This is the Morgonstjärna cardigan by Wenche Roald. She's a Norwegian designer, and this pattern was published in a Järbo booklet. Järbo is a Swedish company, and they have published the last couple of years lots of collections of patterns from different Nordic designers. And I knitted this sweater as cardigan in the BC yarn Shetland. It's not a Shetland, not wool from Shetland. It's actually like wool from merino wool, I think, or yeah, from I don't know, but it's not Shetland. I don't know why it's called Shetland. Maybe it's just like it's the same character as Shetland wool. It's quite has a lot of yardage. I think it has 500 meters, 500 grams. The original yarn is a different one. I knitted the bigger size, one size bigger than normal, because the yarn was thinner, and yeah, it turned out really well. Maybe the buttons are a little bit heavy for this light fabric, but it's okay. It was so much fun to knit this. I really enjoyed it. The yarn is really soft and cozy, and yeah, I think this is one of my favorite cardigans, colorwork. Yeah, I love this. Is one of my favorites. This pattern here on this cardigan. So yeah, and I think this is also available in English. I will link to it down below. But yeah, Morgonstjärna Morning Star cardigan, and I used this beautiful band on the inside, the birds. Yeah, so pretty. I think I used 3.5mm needles. It took me a while to knit this, but it was worth it, and it was really fun. Hey. Hey. The next one is a sweater that I knitted 2 winters ago, because I needed a thick, cozy sweater for at home. And for this I didn't use any pattern. I just knitted a raglan, oversized sweater in 2 strands of Blöttelupi and 1 strand of brushed alpaca from Drops, I think, with this really oversized balloon sleeves, and yeah, it's a little bit cropped and really boxy and really cozy. I'm using that at home. Love the color, really fluffy and cozy. And yeah, I didn't use any pattern for this, so can't tell you much about it. I think I did this on 6mm needles, so it was a really quick knit. I think I did this in 1 or 2 weeks. And yeah, I like it. But yeah, if you would like to knit a pattern or sweater like this, there are tons of sweaters out there that you could knit that is the same style and just a raglan. Maybe I can find a substitute that I can link to for you if you would be interested. Yeah, I just saw that I did Italian bind off for the sleeves and for the hem. Really love that look. Italian bind off takes a while, but it's I think it's the neatest look for many projects. Yeah, so Fluttulupi and Pressure Alpaca. Really cozy. Okay. Next one, yeah, now we have done not so many left, is my Tulip sweater from Melody Hoffman. And this is a cropped, I made this cropped version. She has a long version and a cropped version. And I did this in knit yarn. And this detail on the raglan increases, I did yarn overs instead of the normal increases. As in the Felix, I was inspired by someone who had knitted this and had the Felix cardigan as inspiration for the increases. I didn't buy the pattern for the Felix cardigan, I just did all the increases as yarn overs instead. So I got this pattern, and I really love this. This is my most worn sweater. I use it all the time. I think I will make another one at some point. I really love the scalloped hemline. Yeah, really pretty. Very great pattern. Simple but elegant and cozy, and looks really pretty over dresses and so on. And I love the knitting. I don't remember what. I think it was Wildspor, the colorway that I used for this. Yeah. Next one I did this summer is my Sonetto sweater. I made it short sleeve because I wanted it to use in summer as a tee. I think the pattern has a short sleeve version and a long sleeve version. And this is by Yamagara Knits on Instagram. Yamagara, yeah. And I love this to knit this. This is knitted in one strand of knitted in the colorway Fierce It Wisdom, I think. I love the details on the yoke with the wrapped stitches down here as well. Really love that, and I wear it a lot. It's also really nice over a long, like a long sleeve t-shirt or something. So in summer I can wear it without a t-shirt under, in winter. Inside I can wear it with one, and it's, yeah, really nice, really light. I think I used maybe 150 grams of yarn or something, not much at all. And with this yarn it was okay to knit with one strand. I've knitted for my twin sister also this year. This was one of the projects I can show you, but I knitted the Novice cardigan by Petite Knit for my sister, also knitted in one strand. I can show you a picture here. And it took me such a long time to knit this because it would break all the time, the yarn. That was not fun. And I think next time, yeah, I thought first when I started this, I thought I will not knit it one strand, but then I did a swatch and it worked really well. So it really depends on what wool blend it is in the knitted, because they use different wool blends all the time in different yarns, and this one is much more sturdy than the other colorway that I used. So yeah, so that went really well. And if I would knit in one strand again, I think I will just have to knit a swatch again to check if it works to knit with one strand. So yeah, pretty sweater or tee. My mom knitted the same she knitted the long long sleeves on hers, and she knitted this sweater for myself in the same color as her Sonato. So this one I didn't knit myself, but it's one of the sweaters that I have used the most recently. That's why I'm showing it to you. I got it from my mom. Usually she doesn't knit some things for me because I knit myself, but she had knitted this for her, and it was too warm for her to wear, so she gifted it to me, and it's really soft, and it's amazing how different knitted yarn can be. So this is really soft. This is also soft, but it has a little bit of a rustic feel to it, and this not at all. This is just a soft cloud. And this is the Wild Posy sweater by Melody Hoffman. Also really pretty, like this wrapped stitches, and yeah. So this is one of my favorite sweaters in my wardrobe this winter. When I grab a sweater, it's 80% of the time I take out this sweater right now. Yeah, really grateful to have received this from my mom. So now we are last two sweaters that I knitted this year. This I started in October, I think. This is the Fabel sweater by Ronja Hakalator. This was also in a Rielbo published booklet, and I've talked about this sweater a couple of episodes ago. I mentioned that I used the wrong yarn. I thought all the time, until I had knitted a good amount of the body, that I used the right amount, and then I thought, why is the body so big? Because on the big picture it was quite fitted, and then I was so near to unravel everything. But then I thought, why not continue and make it really boxy, cropped sweater instead. And so I did that, and I'm really happy that I did not frog it all. And it's quite boxy and big, but I really love that. I can use it as a layering piece, and it's really pretty. The cables, and really fun project. The yarn is from Järbo. It's a 3-ply Swedish wool that has 100 meters. No. Yeah, it's an Aran weight yarn. I have to check it, what yarn weight it is, but yeah. Really love the cables, really pretty. The only thing I don't like is here. I think I have to block it again. So this here is looking a little bit nicer. On this side it's better, but here I think I have to. Something is strange here. So I think I have to block it again to make it more straight. It falls a little bit nicer. But otherwise, I'm really happy. Looks really pretty over dresses, and yeah. What? And the last one I can show you here is my Krans cardigan by Maya Cauldron. I've talked a lot about this in my last episode, if you want to check out that episode. So yeah, it's also, I made it also cropped, because I want some more cropped cardigans in my wardrobe. And yeah, I love it. It's knitted in Blötolupi, the beige one, and knitted for the green. And this was my intention was to knit this for Christmas, but I didn't really make it, so I finished it to New Year's instead. So this was the last cast off in 2022. Yeah, pretty. It has some Latvian braids on the hem, on the cuffs, and up here. Really fun. Right now the pattern is only available in her book that is in Swedish. I hope she will publish it in English at some point, hopefully. Because I think there are so many beautiful cardigans in her book. I've showed you some cardigans from the book in my D-stash video. I can link to it down below as well. So yeah, there's this beautiful pattern on the yoke, this krans, this, how do you call krans in English? I always forget this word. But yeah, that's the meaning of this word, krans. So, yes, they were all of my sweaters, and I have a couple of slipovers as well, but there's not much to see. There's something more. Yeah, I have one more. Oh. I have one more sweater that I'm really proud of, and that is the Lovage sweater by Marie Bonnen that I knitted for my mother-in-law 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. I can show you a picture here of my mom and my mother-in-law, because my mom knitted this sweater I think 3 or 4 years ago, and my mother-in-law, she saw it, and for her 50th birthday I wanted to knit her something, and she chose this sweater. And yeah, and took me a while to knit this as well, because it always takes a while with the color work. But yeah, I knitted this in Jamieson's Spindrift as well, and it was really fun, and she looks beautiful in it and wears it a lot, so that really happy about. She's really knit worthy, my mother-in-law. She can't knit herself, so she always appreciates when I knit her something. What was it? Yeah. Yeah, I just want to sit down really quick and add some finishing notes. Now you have seen all the sweaters I have knitted the last like 7-8 years. And yeah, I just want to quickly talk about what I need more in my wardrobe, because I really want to be more attentional when I knit. So I really, because I don't want to have many sweaters that I don't use. I want to have sweaters and cardigans and wardrobe that I do use often, and the sweaters I grab the most are the more basic sweaters. So I want to knit more of these, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have small children, and I will probably stay at home with my children a couple more years. So yeah, I'm not out in the world so much, so I don't use my more fancy cardigans or sweaters that often. So I really need more like basic everyday sweaters and cardigans. So that's what I want to do this year, maybe even next year, because as I said, I'm not a fast knitter. I maybe knit 3 or 4 sweaters and cardigans at most per year. I think at this year, last year 2022, I knitted 3 sweaters, but I have 2 sweaters or cardigans that I almost finished. So yeah, almost 4 cardigans, and every year I think this year I will knit more, but I never do it, or I never have the time, because I'm a mom, life gets in the way. I have small children, I get easily distracted when I knit, and I do a lot of other things as well. So I have just to realize and to accept that more than 3 sweaters, or maybe 4, I will not make per year, and that's okay. I just have to be more intentional what I want to knit, and so I don't get off track and knit something that is more exciting but I don't use as often. So I really wanted to knit the more basic stockinette sweaters and cardigans. Right now I have right now I'm knitting on a long cardigan that will be my own design that I hopefully can publish next year. And then I want to start the first sweater by, don't remember the designer, I put it here, that will start soon. And then wait, maybe, yeah, one more. I really want to make a simple cozy dress that I can wear at home. That is also on my list, and that are big projects that will take a while, so we'll see if I have the time to knit something else. I think if I get bored I can always knit a little sweater for Oda or for Saga and some color work, just to get a little bit more excitement in my knitting. But for myself I will really focus on knitting basics for my wardrobe, because that's something that's missing a little bit from it. And yeah, in also natural colors like beige or white, or yeah, something like that, naturals. So nothing too exciting, but I also look forward to having these items in my wardrobe. So yeah, I'm also looking forward to a more quiet, like basic knitting year, if you know what I mean. So yeah. And if I think about what sweaters I wear most, it's my knitted sweaters. I really love them, so I really want to make a cozy sweater or cardigan in some knitted. I have ordered some new one. The last of it is this beautiful natural black that I want to use maybe for a cardigan. We'll see. Because I have nothing black in my wardrobe, and black goes with everything. So yes, that I want to do. Let me know what you will knit on, what your goals are this year, this coming year. Yeah, that was everything for me. I hope you liked this video. Give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this podcast. It really helps my channel to grow and helps me a lot if you would subscribe and like this video. And yeah, I see you really soon. We have almost reached 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so I want to make a big giveaway, 5,000 subscribers giveaway soon, and so that's exciting. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like.